Hey guys, I just wanted to make a quick little video. I am very sick right now, but saw the trailer for Hazbin Hotel, and season 2, and I'm not gonna lie, it looks pretty hype. Here are the things I guess, expecting to see in season 2. So it's no secret that a lot of people think and know that there are some problems with season 1, and most of it comes down to like pacing and like things kind of not being shown on screen, which again, I feel like everything falls pretty much under the umbrella of pacing, besides, some jokes that were a little gross considering context and whatnot, blah, 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 right? We already have talked about that. I've made a couple videos about my problems with Hazbin, my problems about like certain characters, certain character moments, certain character conflicts that are solved within 2 minutes, like in a song, right? Like, we've talked about these things. What I'm expecting in season 2 is, now that Vivian Madrano, Vivzy Pop, whatever, knows that she has the audience, which, I mean, she kind of has always had, but now that Prime knows as well, hopefully she can use that to leverage and get like a few more episodes. I'm not sure if the episode count is out yet, but we need at least 12, I would say. If she gets 12 episodes, hopefully we can take our time with some of those character moments. I don't know how we'd feel as a fandom. I don't consider myself a part of the Hazbin fandom. I am a viewer, right? But I don't know how we'd feel as a fandom about like backtracking, right? Like, something that rests at the top of my head is the lack of bonding that we saw between the characters, besides Angel Dust and Husk, right? Like, seeing all of them fight together at the end kind of really didn't make that much sense with the way that, with the pacing that we saw, with the amount of time the characters spent together. Like, there would be, between episodes, months would pass, and, we'd get Charlie saying at the end of one episode, man, this isn't working, like, everyone's still evil. And then the next episode, everyone's happy and friends and bonding. So I don't know how we'd feel about backtracking a little bit in season 2, showing a little bit more of that bonding, maybe having characters say a few things about Serpentius or something like that, or one time he blah 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 and it was super chill. Honestly, I wouldn't even mind if like the first or second episode was a bunch of like flashbacks, and it could just be things we never saw but should have seen, of them bonding and so on and so forth. The other thing that I can think of that I feel like can't really be fixed or rectified is Charlie and her dad, right? Like, them fixing their relationship during the song. I don't think that could be fixed in season 2 at all. So what we have to do is just cut our losses, I think, and just move forward. Okay, that was my preface. Now I'm going to get to the things I'm expecting to see for real. So yes, I'm aware of the leaks. And I will not be spoiling any of those, by the way. So there's a few things, obviously, from the leaks that I'm looking forward to seeing, period. Put a can on it. Zip. No, we're not talking about that anymore. Something I want to see is, I want more insight into this feud between Vox and Alistair. I want more insight into Vaggie and Charlie's relationship. What the fuck do they like about each other, right? I want more information on these V's. What the fuck? Why is Velvet powerful? What can she do? She can make a love potion. She can make dresses. What allows someone to be considered a V? And I don't care about supplementary materials. I don't care about fucking, what do they call? Prerequisites or post-requisites. I don't care about those things. I'm not reading this post on Tumblr. I'm not watching this DeviantArt thing or whatever. I'm not going on wiki characters to see how old or whatever this character is and stuff. I don't care. If it's not in the show, in my opinion, it's not accessible and it doesn't count. So there's just a lot of holes and stuff that I'm seeing. So I feel like what I really hope for more than anything in this next season is that we get more of a character focused story and less of a plot focused, plot driven story, right? Because it feels like season one was event, right? And shit just had to push along to make sure that at the end of episode 8, we reached this event, right? And that event was the war with heaven and hell or whatever the fuck, right? Cool. So, hopefully, this next season will be more character driven, character relationships, character conflicts. You know, I'm caught in between my love of this friend and this thing that I know I have to do or this thing that I know I want to do. It looks like from the trailer, Angel gets fucked. I bet like Cherry Bomb is gonna die or get tortured or some shit for Angel's actions or whatever. I don't know. But that all looks very interesting. That all looks very promising. I like how the V's are like, you know what, fuck the shit. We have the angelic weapons. Charlie was pretty successful in her little uprising. Let's do a full-on hell uprising. I like that. That all looks very interesting. But again, I feel like it can only be pulled off well if there's enough episodes allotted. So that is my expectations for season 2. More character moments, more character conflicts, and more time sitting in those, right? Sitting in the consequences of certain characters' actions and stuff, which it does from the trailer look like we're gonna get. So that's all good. I want less events, right? Like, I feel like that's a given. More character moments, more character conflicts, less big grandiose events. Like, let us sit in the hotel. Let us sit in the Hazbin Hotel. And that just gave me an idea for another video that I'm going to make. Actually, I'm going to make it right now.